Left a note, notice of violation, saying removed from city property within 14 days.
George Sherwood says he was shocked to find out a neighbor had complained about his free library, one of dozens around the city.
I'd come home from the cottage and find it completely restocked, new books and so on and so forth. So it's been very successful.
One area resident told me today that the library is attracting a bad crowd, that it obscures sight lines, and that nothing in it is worth reading anyways. George disagrees that the library is attracting criminal activity and points out the success of the dozens that have popped up all around the city. There are many other boxes around the city, even within the same neighborhood, like this one here, who have not received notices to move them. And as you can see, most of them are on city property right along the sidewalk. Sean Evans was one of the first to bring a little free library to Toronto.
I respect it. Everyone has their own opinion as to what is acceptable on someone's front lawn, but I think in the spirit of literacy and sharing, it's such a great initiative, and there's no reason why we can't have these all around the city.
And it seems the city agrees. As of this afternoon, George won't have to worry about all of this. After giving the library a second look, the bylaw department decided to rescind the notice, allowing Sherwood to keep his library.
It's not something that causes any damage to city property. It's small. It's a community benefit. The manager and the director have since looked at it and they don't see any issues with it. It's high enough that there's no sightline issues. Something that George and his wife were very happy to hear. And they're going to rescind the notice that they gave on the library.
Oh, that's very nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And even more than that, the councillor hopes to protect the libraries from these kind of bylaw infraction complaints in the future.
Putting through a motion to look at how we make these permittable encroachments on the right-of-way. They're great resources for the community. It's a community benefit. So we want to make sure that we keep them.
Well, although she will be putting forth the motion next week, she admits it could be a while before little free libraries become permanently exempt from those bylaws. In Toronto, Audra Brown, City News.